Now, former President Donald Trump is facing 4 indictments in 4 different jurisdictions.
The latest case in Georgia accuses Trump and 18 of his allies of trying to overturn the state's 2020 presidential election results. Fox's Rebecca Castor live in Atlanta with a lot more. Rebecca.
President Trump, on the other hand, doesn't think...
Caroline Rashi, former President Donald Trump says he has evidence that will exonerate him in his latest legal battle in Georgia.
Donald Trump needs to step aside. He won't, but this is too big of a distraction.
Hours after being indicted in Georgia with 18 of his allies for election interference, some of Donald Trump's primary rivals pounced.
He misled the voters about the last election. He continues to mislead them, and they continue to follow him. At some point, that trust relationship is going to be broken.
Others refused to comment on the case itself and instead focused on its political implications.
We see the legal system being weaponized against political opponents. That is un-American and unacceptable.
As for Trump, he remains defiant, claiming the case is politically motivated. He also claims to have proof. And in a social media post, he says on Monday he will release a, quote, large, complex, detailed, but irrefutable report on the presidential election fraud which took place in Georgia. Georgia's Republican Governor Brian Kemp quickly responding with his own statement, saying in part, quote, the 2020 election in Georgia was not stolen. For nearly 3 years now, anyone with evidence of fraud has failed to come forward. Trump is facing 13 criminal charges in this latest case, including a racketeering charge. Among the other 18 defendants named, his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and former attorney, Rudy Giuliani.
He's ready to fight this thing in court.
Sample document was...
Georgia's DA says she will try all 19 defendants at the same time, which could prove difficult as Donald Trump has other court hearings in 3 other criminal cases. In Atlanta, Rebecca Castor, Fox 26 News.